Hello, hello. Banange msibya mutya. My name is Nana Kaga, and this is the Nachinyuguzi Chronicles. And I have been really, you know, I can't apologize enough. Naye mbadde nina byenkuba nga birimu ekyengera era inshallah tuyinza okufunamu ddala. So I'll keep you updated on that. What am I talking about today? Today I'm talking about raising children right. And by that I mean teaching them values, teaching them that life is not fair most of the time and life is hard, and that they need to work for whatever they want. Ennaku zino, we are a generation of parents that give children what they want, not what they need. We give children what they want as if we want to make up for our absence in their daily lives, because we're so busy chasing money and material things that, time with children is very limited. I mean, we are a generation of parents that must hang out at the right places, must be seen at certain places. We travel a lot. We've abdicated parenting to other people, specifically maids. So what do? Omwana buli kyasaba n'omuwa. Bw'asaba ttooyi eno n'ogimuwa. Bw'asaba essimu eno n'ogimuwa. Bw'asaba DSTV mu nnyumba n'omuwa. Bw'asaba cafe javas n'omuwa. Unknowingly creating a human being that expects to be given, that thinks that they must not work at all in this world, that ateekayo omukono bw'ati ne bamuwa. Then we wonder why we have a generation of mediocrity. People that don't aspire past what their parents are. These children that we're raising today by giving them everything that they want are the sort of human being atagenda kuva ku lujja. We have a generation of people that still live with their parents. Oba n'ofuna omwana ng'agoma maama we mu nju. Simply because of a sense of entitlement. They were raised a certain way. They must have. It's all about them. Ennaku zino tukola ne birthday party ey'omwana ow'omwaka gumu n'oleeta event planner, cake, biki, photographer. Lwaki? Why? And I get it. Sometimes it's all about us. It's all about us. We must be seen. But we are creating a human being that is very expectant that whatever you have is theirs. So they'll go out into the world, again entitled, not wanting to work for anything. Balina okumuwa ye era bwe bigaana mu nsi ajja kudda anone ebibyo gwe bye wakolerera. Kubanga omwana obadde omuyisa ng'ekyatika ng'omutijjisa. It is so bad these days. You see people giving their children phones, iPhone 11s. Ng'omwana lwaki bw'oba weetaaga okwogera naye lwaki tomuwa ka torch? And then there are those of you, I can't say those of us, there's those of you that live in the diaspora, where you give your children labels. Your child must wear Nike, Adidas. They must have a Gucci backpack. Just because you want them to feel like there's somebody. Because let's face it, when you're in the diaspora, the only thing that defines a black person, an African person, and makes you feel worthy or valued is money. And lots of it. And even if you don't have it, you must prove to the world that you have it so that you can sort of feel like a success. So what do? We give our children things, not love, not time, things. Omwana tagambwako. No, I've heard people say, omwana yannema. Ladies and gentlemen, parenting is a very difficult job. It includes saying no to children for various reasons. It includes depriving your child, however much you love them. Because there's always a premise to everything. We can't give our children and then expect to raise a person of integrity. a person that's not entitled, a person that, should they choose to go into public service, is not going to just take for themselves because they can't think past themselves. We have created those people. It's all about them and their needs. Ng'omwana tasobola ye tasobola kwegamba buteerowoozaako kubanga gwe naawe wamugamba nti yasooka. We have children that do not excel in schools because we will not tell them off. Abaana bafuuka bakama baffe. We have children that are not punished when they do something wrong because we feel that we cannot, in all honesty, show them love if we just don't give them. You know, the world has created this materialism culture and we have bought into it. Njagala nnyo okudda emabega ne mbagamba nti nze nga Nnaabateregga nakula nga birthday party eriko baakukyalo, because those are the children we grew up with and we played with. So there was no expectation of extravagance and extreme gifts. There was no expectation that I'd own my father's wealth or home. There was no expectation that I was the most important thing in the household, that I was entitled to things. Bana etudde tukuze abaana abataalyanga na ku mulirwano. These days we created a culture we take children out to eat all the time. Banange nze nakula nga bw'olya emmere ku mulirwano nga kibooka enyooka. It was not something that was done. Ne tukuza abaana ng'omwana tasobola ku-respecting her because you're so busy trying to make them your friend. You are buying their love and they are manipulating you. Telling our children that it's okay not to greet, not to have manners. Telling our children that they shouldn't kneel. Mu Kiganda culture bannange okufukamira kulimu amakulu. Okufukamira kulimu amakulu. We can debate this point until the cows come home. But the fact that you kneel for your parent, for your elders, is a sign of respect. Because if you kneel for someone that's older than you, tojja kumwesimbamu. Naye tukuzizza abaana abeesimba mu bantu n'akuwa omukono ogushakinge. Hello, Auntie Nana. Ng'ate omwana muganda. I could keep going on and on, but ladies and gents, let's go back to old school parenting. It made us better individuals, more respectful individuals, people prepared to work for everything we had, regardless of how wealthy your parents were. Let's do away with the westernized culture that a child should be almost par to par with a parent. That you, in actuality, should you discipline them, could be discipline. Ayinza n'okkuloopa ku poliisi olw'okuba wamugambyeko. Anyway, in other news, Uganda's creative industry is under siege. Bannange, simanyi kye tugenda kukola. Because without art, without music, without poetry, one loses the ability to dream. We're storytellers at heart. That is who we are as Africans. And they're trying to muzzle us. Whew! Until the next Nachinugasi Chronicles, I'm Nana. Oh, stop!